Wow, that has some velocity to it.
I don't like tall things, which is funny because I love Cedar Point. I mean, I did.
Alright, our chariot awaits.
But those fucking swings.
Wow, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Those fucking swings that they have, and they're to the far right. You can't see them right now. But they're really tall. I can't do the tall swings. I'll cry. I did. I can't do the Ferris wheel, and power tower I can do, but like I get scared shitless.
Oh, there we go. Over top of Cedar Point here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've not been up here, not gotten this this view before. And as usual.
Yep, there's the I believe that pillar is that pillar you see right here. If you can see my mouse, that pillar right there, that is the like swings that go up. I forgot to change the name. I'm sorry.
I have no idea actually where we're going.
You don't know?
Yeah, you can see the lake from up here.
Is he new? I mean, he might not be a local, but I know that layout of that fucking park so well. I have been there like 40 times. I have been to so many Hollow weekends, like, but yeah, that's Gatekeeper. I had a bad time on Gatekeeper both times I rode it. I got fucking horribly sick. I was puking on the ride, but like it was the very end of the ride, and it was like before they like got you out of the seat, but I was like kept it in my mouth until the very end. But that was my first time, but I didn't realize where the exit was. So I ran just to puke over the side, and there was like where people are exiting down, so that below you there's people, and I just barfed all over people, and I felt so fucking bad. I felt so bad. The other time I rode it, the harness that has the thing that goes over your head kept getting tighter as the ride went on, and because of that, by the time I got off the ride, my shoulders were bleeding because it had pierced my skin, and my chest and shoulders were also purple because I couldn't breathe halfway through the ride. I stopped being able to like breathe because it was too tight. Yeah, so I will never ride Gatekeeper again. I will also never ride, I believe it's Skyhawk again, which is the double thing that goes up in the air and everything, because they never double checked my thing and it never secured properly, and I almost fell out of my goddamn seat. I was holding on for dear fucking life. I'm glad I have weird legs apparently, because I was able to hold on reverse style kind of, but I don't know. I don't want to have that experience again. I don't want to relive it. I don't care if it's perfectly safe now. I'm never riding Skyhawk again. Probably same with Max Air. I didn't have a bad time on Max Air, but Max Air does make me very nauseous and dizzy, and I feel like I'm not 18 anymore. So, you know, you hit drinking age and everything's just like, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
The Ferris wheel. See, I think I forgot to mention in my intro, this is actually the first night this year of Halloween Haunt.
I want to go on the first. I've never been on the first night, and this year it's open on a Thursday, the day before my wedding anniversary, and I really kind of want to go with my husband. I don't know if we'll be able to swing it at this point, but because that's like only a month away now, exactly a month. But I remember, so the Millennium, I love the Millennium. I've been riding it since it came out. But the problem with the Millennium for me is with the last, like, I don't know, 10 or so years, maybe a little more, every time after it goes up that big hill, it starts to go down, and I raise my arms up, I pass out. And then my younger brother does the same thing. We rode the same seat, like, side by side, and we passed out together. It was great. I'm sure it didn't scare the shit out of all the people behind us. Like, seeing two people go unconscious at the same time. It's probably a wild experience. But we were fine though. We woke up. I wake up pretty quickly.
During the day, they do like family-friendly activities. However, today they did not have any family-friendly activities. It's a Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. He went last year on a Thursday.
They opened up at 6 o'clock, and I guess it's just pure terror tonight. Yeah, this is one of the fastest sky rides I've ever been on. So I guess, yeah, we're coming down over there.
I wonder if they adjusted the speed.
Views from up here. You can see the swings.
Oh, no shit. That's where they put that. I have not been to Cedar Point since like 2018. And yeah, I had no idea that's where they put the new little ride, the new little coaster over there.
Blue of the lake. I've enjoyed the skyline there. Yeah, I think we're coming in pretty fast here. All right, coming in fast here.
Honestly, for the longest time, it was quicker to walk from one area to the next with that little, with the sky carts. It's quicker to go from one area to the next because they're sky buckets. By the time usually there's a wait, you can kind of walk faster than them, at least you could, so like you would usually make it to the other side.
Woo! All right, from here we head into Pumpkin Hollow. Still looking for some spookiness. Have not seen any scary actors so far. Oh, look at these jack-o'-lanterns. I like the one there with...
Where do they get all of that corn? When I buy mine, it is like a fifth of that thickness, unless they're wrapping, they have to be wrapping multiple ones around, right? They have to be wrapping multiple ones together.
The one eye, see the big crane right there, that is currently working on this roller coaster here. This was called Top Thrill Dragster, redoing part of the ride and be calling it Top Thrill 2. Here, I guess is an artist rendition of what it's going to look like. There's a spooky shop. We have Mr. Midnight's Fear Emporium. Let's see what sort of fear they're selling. Oh, that's cute.
Like cheese, like a little cheesy, but I mean, no more
scarecrow here.
No more cheesy than what I won would, except for Cedar Point. Oh, God damn it! I fucking like that shirt so much. Okay, like this guy's doing a good job with this video. Okay, I'm gonna give him so much. Like, he's doing so good, man. He's doing. That's such a blast. They have a water canteen. I've never bought anything from Cedar Point that's not been like a magnet. Like, I think I've had. Actually, I don't know if I've ever even bought a magnet. Holy shit, have I? No, I had to have at least bought a magnet. I've never bought anything else from Cedar Point. I've only ever gotten season passes. Excuse me. Like, years and years ago, I got season passes, but that's it. I've never bought anything from Cedar Point. That's not true. I got a picture. I got a picture with me and some friends. Me and my husband and a friend, I got a picture on the Magnum XL because our friend was crying. I turned around to point at him and laugh him because I've timed out where the cameras are on the ride super well, so I know exactly when to like pose. And I pointed around to turn. I didn't realize he was fucking crying, so I'm just looks like I'm being an asshole. And we bought the fucking picture. And I had no idea he was because the ride's so loud. I had no idea he was having such a bad time. To be fair, it's not like he had a whole bad time like on the rest of the park. It's just that ride like was kind of a bad time for him, and he wasn't like super panicked. It's just certain areas of the ride he didn't like, so it was really funny. But like, it's good. This is like gives me vibes of like Spirit Halloween, but like, you know, theme park. So it's gonna be slightly. I mean, Spirit Halloween's kind of expensive anyway. This is probably a little more expensive than that. I bet that T-shirt's like $40, unfortunately. But I fucking love it. Oh my god. I fucking love it. Hold on. I need to get my husband to watch me. I don't want to be like, tell him to be like, hey dude, like watch. Well, I'm not going to refer to him as dude, but. But like. Yeah, I love this. Like I love the, is it YouTube?
These outstanding sort of a spooky shop.
The little head coming out of it. It looks like, are they kind of going for not really Freddy Krueger because he has the claws, but the top head's all wrong. But I'm sorry if you hear me munching. I'm so sorry.
We have Mr. Midnight's Fear Emporium. Let's see what sort of fear they're selling.
That used to be the Top Thrill Dragster store. I'm glad they changed it for Halloween to something like way better. I am a Halloween slut myself, but
This scarecrow here says he's outstanding in my field. Now you would say if you're really good at your job that you're outstanding in your field, but he is a scarecrow. His job is to stand in a field.
wait, did they allow him to film in the haunts? Like, do they allow that at Cedar Point? Most haunted houses don't allow that shit.
So he is out.
Or if they do,
in his field.
if they allow you to, it's only certain sections, or they have you film it from the perspective where the camera's facing you, so they don't see most of the haunt.
It's just a field of corn that he's out in the middle of standing in, but at the same time, because he's really good at it, he's also outstanding in his field.
Jesus Christ, he sounds like me. He sounds like I am the
in his field. Stand in a field, your job that you're outstanding.
You know how people over-explain shit? That's me.
Outstanding in my field. Now you would say if you're really good at your job that you're outstanding in your field, but he is a scarecrow. His job is to stand in a field, so he is outstanding in his field. It's just a field of corn that he's out in the middle of standing in, but at the same time, because he's really good.
He's just me! Oh my god, hi husband. Are you hearing this guy explain everything about this shirt? One, he obviously likes this shirt. Two, I like this shirt. This is at Cedar Point Halloween's last year. I like this shirt. This is just me. He is just me. Look at the front. This is right next to the Top Thrill Dragster.
To look like there's a spooky.
They made a spooky shop. This is from Halloween's last year. They made a spooky shop. Honey Bear, they made a spooky shop of for Halloween's. And right next to the Top Thrill Dragster.
Shop. Yep.
And then
this scarecrow that you're in his field. Have shirts for.
Look at that's a cool shirt too. I like the scarecrow one because the scarecrow one is really fucking cute. Like, oh, there's my little emote that I got. Oh my goodness.
Event. See the flaming pumpkins with the roller coasters.
We were watching Animal Kingdom, and then I had the great idea of like, oh my god, what if someone did a walkthrough of Cedar Point Halloween's? And they fucking did. There's multiples. They apparently got the whole park, including the haunts, the indoor haunts and the walkthroughs, supposedly.
In the background, here we have a very ominous.
Most haunts don't let you record in haunted houses. Yeah, like Disney's Animal Kingdom. But this is Cedar Point. Most haunted houses don't let you film, unless, and then if some people, they'll give special circumstances, but if they do, it's only certain sections of the haunt, or they have you flip your camera so the camera is watching you primarily, and you're only catching bits and pieces of the haunts and the actors. So like that's why I'm surprised if they get any of the haunt stuff in here and the outdoor. I'm like the outdoor stuff makes sense because you can't like avoid that, but the haunted houses or outdoor walkthroughs that you have to wait in line for,
photo op,
like Blood in the Bayou, they still have that.
Here.
Do you remember the vampire strip club that they had, hun? Were you there for that? They had that when I was in high school, and I thought we went for that one. I thought, like, the Cedar Point had it. It was like vampires, but it was done in, like, a nightclub, but they had strippers in it. Well, it heavily implied. They weren't actually taking off their clothes, but... No, it was not scary. It was like one of their worst haunted houses, but it had like the longest fucking line. but made me learn some things about yourself. Yeah, I bet it did. It learned that you like monsters. But yeah, it was not scary. It was cool. Like, I like the vibe of it a little bit, but again, all their haunted houses are a little cheesy, but I go for the Halloween vibe. They apparently have concerts there that are free, like at Cedar Point now for Halloween concerts. They have hired bands for like every weekend and stuff, like different bands, and you can come see them at whatever time that they're playing, including like a show that's like Cirque du Soleil. Like they have a magic show, like the one we went to. There's a lot. I want to go for our anniversary, but I don't want to. Like, this would be so fun to go on Friday the 13th to just have like a fucking blast away from the stress that we've had. Like, it would be so, but again, that's my selfishness talking, and I want to make sure that you would enjoy it too, because I'm not really going for the rides at this point. I'm going for everything else. A little bit the rides, like I'll ride a couple rides, like the train and the sky buckets and Iron Dragon, and a couple of the other ones. But like, I probably don't know if I don't want to ride a lot of them because of my foot. And then also, I don't know if I should ride the Millennium anymore, even though I love it, because I fucking pass out on it every time. And I get really worried, and I'm fucking horribly afraid of stuff. So, we'll see. Like, I used to fucking love the thrill, but now after having a couple scares at Cedar Point, I don't know if I'll be able to ride a lot of the rides anymore. I also, because I don't want my heart to give out from that ride. I'm actually, I know after telling, was it my doctor about it? Like, the look he fucking gave me. They're like, maybe you shouldn't be riding that ride anymore. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. But, I also get scared about anyone I'm with, like, falling out of the ride or myself. And, like, I know but, you see a lot of theme park shit happening lately. So just like Halloween stuff only. There's enough to do without waiting in line for the rides. However, there's still a couple I would ride. Like Iron Dragon's a fucking fun one, and like I don't know if the mine carts are still there. Those are rough though. Those will fuck you up. They'll fuck your back up.
On his sweet motorcycle. Yeah, they're definitely not lacking in jack-o'-lanterns. I see
This is opening night last year, by the way, on a Thursday. He got there at 6 o'clock.
Lanterns everywhere I look.
What the fuck is that hat called? Because that's not a fedora. That's not like, it's too round. Right? I would get my picture in that. I would take my picture in that. What is that hat he's wearing? Look at that hat.
I don't even know what these things are.
Maybe a bowler? Yeah, I mean,
they kind of look like the brother from the movie Basket Case.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so I've pieced together that the haunts and spookiness do not start until 8 o'clock. I guess they wait until night falls. Right now, I guess they just give people an opportunity to get into the park, ride a few rides, and get ready for the spookiness.
Are you noticing the lack of crowds? There's no one there on a Thursday. Oh, it's a Michael Jackson area. That's what I like to call it anyway. They moved him, or did they get another one? I'm pretty sure Cedar Point has multiples of these now. And Lake Erie Fear Fest, which is only about 10 or 15 minutes down the road from Cedar Point. It's on that main strip that you would go to Cedar Point for. They have one of these big fucking ogres too, and you'll see it in a second. But this is the area they always play the Michael Jackson Thriller music, and I don't know, there's something about walking through it that just like, it sends shivers up my spine, but not because I'm scared, but because I love Halloween. And guys, I don't know, Cedar Point's like, even when I was like growing up in Florida, I was always taken up here, and it's like, this is kind of like my childhood with friends and stuff. Like,
check this
there's that big fucker. Yeah, this thing cost online, I've checked, anywhere between $35,000 up. And I can that was a couple years ago I checked too, by the way. So that's only gone up in price. I checked like 2 years ago. That could have only gone up in price. You would never have guessed. Yeah, this thing costs for Cedar Point to have multiples doesn't surprise me. For Lake Erie Fear Fest to have one that's like closed and has extra stands up surprises me because Lake Erie Fear Fest, yeah, I know they're good quality haunt. They've been around for some time, but that's some serious cash to throw out one animatronic. I'm just saying. That's a lot of cash.
Out.
I guess let's be real. They're probably paying with credit.
Here's something spooky. Have the giant ogre here.
Bad to the bone.
Bone. Oh, ogre here likes puns. Oh, is he joking?
I know. That joke was mediocre.
Meaty ogre.
It was
said
mediocre.
Because he's an ogre.
Did they tell shitty jokes like that before? I feel like they did. I knew they told stories.
Sleep? Are you sleeping? Are you?
Can't read mine. No, you can't read mine. Go face.
Oh my goodness.
Was that just well timed, or is it like motion activated, like sensors? So if he gets close. Yeah, you're pretty sure they did. I'm wondering if that was action, like if he got close it sensed him, or if it was just good timing.
Ogre face.
Can't read mine. No, you can't read mine. Ogre face.
Apparently everything he says.
He's singing Lady Gaga. He's singing the ogre is singing Poker Face.
Just a pun based on the word ogre.
You can't read my ogre face.
Ogre face. Ogre face.
Oh, jeez! Oh my gosh. Wasn't expecting the jump scare there.
No one wants to be my friend.
We'll see. He says no one wants to be his friend, but he just scared everyone away. Why is that?
I have terrible body ogre.
Terrible body ogre. Oh, jeez. Oh, no one said there was going to be farts involved.
Do you smell that?
Jesus, how long does this go on?
Certainly. And look at this over
Epitaph
here.
graves?
This is pretty
Okay.
amazing.
How is the corkscrew
This is a
still
graveyard
around? It's
for
so old.
extinct rides. The Sky Slide, 1968 to 1991. The Mill Race. And look, we even have some of the old corpses of the old rides here.
Oh yeah, Mean Streak was taken down. That ride beat the shit out of people though.
The Mean Streak, the ride vehicle for the Mean Streak. That passed only in 2016. Oh, and here the epitaph says, the Mean Streak's demise is no laughing matter. Just ask the tearful chiropractor. No more will it shake and rattle your bones, and Frontier Town will be absent of groans.
God damn, that's true.
Not a
They fucking knew. They knew it fucked people up.
beloved roller coaster. Maybe one that was going to be known for being painful. We have the Dead Ride Cemetery here. There's the grave of the swan boats. And there's a sky bucket. They still have the sky buckets here, but that stone back there says this is the Frontier lift. I don't know if this was a different chairlift from a different part of the park.
Oh shit.
Here's the grave for the Pirate Ride, 1966 to 1996.
Yep.
Not sure what kind of ride that is. I don't know. I would.
It was like Pirates of the Caribbean, but like slightly different. I remember very little from it because I was very, very little.
I don't want to jump to conclusions that it was some sort of dark ride. But yeah, if you know what the pirate
It was a dark ride.
was, or what any of these extinct rides are, leave a comment in the comments section. It's the graveyard for Mantis there. There we have the front.
It's now
of
the
Mantis, I
Rougarou.
presume some sort of roller coasting device. We have the Vertigo here.
Vertigo?
And the Bayvern Curve. Now, interesting, the Bayvern Vertigo.
Oh, 2001.
Here. And the Bayvern Curve. Now, interesting, the Bayvern Curve actually is a very rare amusement ride. They're actually bringing one back to Knoebels next year. The grave for Shoot the Rapid.
Does that say 2010 to 27 or 2015 for Shoot the Rapids? What? Are you kidding me? 5 years? The fuck was Shoot the Rapids? It sounds like really familiar, but I can't fucking place it. Is this your smooth transit? No, it's not. I was already playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. I thought that was around longer. I thought it was too. Do you remember what Shoot the Rapids was? Cause like, it's not Thunder Canyon or whatever the fuck it's called that you're in. That waterfalls fall over you, and then Snake Falls is the one they're getting rid of this year. After this year, what the fuck is Shoot the Rapids? It sounds so familiar, and I can't fucking remember it. But I remember like it didn't do well. Is it shot? I assume it wasn't a log flume because that was around for a lot longer. What the fuck? Google says log flume? Hold up. Let me minimize this. Let me look it up because now I need to know. What was Shoot the Rapids Cedar Point? I'm gonna be a Cedar Point fanatic after the end of this. Permanently closed. Well, yeah, Oh, it nearly killed people. Relocate Cedar Point. Okay, we knew that. Built, designed, and opened 2010. Western theme. Featured 2 drops of the second one crossing under the first. Huh. Oh, shit! That's where they put Maverick. I'm pretty sure that's where they put Maverick, right? They put the Maverick where Shoot the Rapids was. That's where they put Maverick at. Yeah. Bill mentions an X. Okay. Hearing about that a while ago. This guy's named the Carpetbagger, by the way. He has a lot of subscribers. But
we see the Wildcat over here.
I have a great memory from the Wildcat because I wrote it. You know, it says that 1979 to 2011. When I was in high school, and my mom and my brother and I was early high school. We had season passes, and it was July 4th, right? And we were at dinner. We were having dinner at a place, and my mom drove us to Cedar Point to go see the fireworks. We were actually at the parks and we were on the Wildcat. Like, it just got up to the top and it was making its turn when the fireworks started. We had a glorious view. It's one of the best moments of like my childhood. Like, as far as like just wondrous moments, it was like being at Disney, like just having those fireworks and just seeing that. It was just this magical moment like you hear that only really happens in movies, and it was just like great. Yeah, log flumes running upside down are very bad for the riders, yes.
Rusty old car. This must have belonged to the Wildcat. Let's see what it
sure
says.
did.
The Wildcat is growling no more. In 2011 came its last roar. Will miss its steep dives and climbs to the top, but not its sudden final stop. Maybe it was one of those roller coasters that jerks your head back. I pick up from reading these epitaphs. You know, roller coasters are often put on the choppy block because they become, damaging to your body, whip you around.
I mean, over time, yeah, rides do have a lifespan and require a lot of maintenance, and at some point you do have to tear them down. And it's going to probably happen with sky buckets at some point. I mean, they can always rebuild. I feel like that's one of the easier ones to rebuild.
They become uncomfortable, they become unpopular over time, and then they get the X. I really would have loved to have seen the Cedar Point Funhouse.
Yeah, 81. I would never, well before my time.
This is the Witch's Wheel. That only passed.
Holy shit, the Witch's Wheel's gone? That was the last year we went. 2018.
Passed in 2018.
Dude, I had to ride that with my brother, and it was super awkward because I couldn't ride alone. And I can't believe they got rid of the Witch's Wheel. That was like, I feel like that always had people in line. But I do remember it breaking down. Those last few years it was up when we were going, it was breaking down all the fucking time. Like all the fucking time. But like it usually when it was running, it had a full like amount of people in it. But yeah, I guess that's also an intense ride for like people to ride too. It's gonna make you super nauseated. I know it did that to me. I rode it once, I think.
18. Curious what that was. A little witch there on the top. All right, we see the space spiral there.
The demon, I had a horrifying experience with spiders on the demon drop. So it took me so long to work up my courage to ride the demon drop because I think they also did pictures, right? They did like a little, there was a spider at my feet, and so as we went down, like it drops you, the spider was on the floorboard, it came up, and it was just like the most terrifying moment for child me. I fucking screamed bloody murder. It had nothing to do with the ride. Like it had everything to do with that spider jumping at me. Like oh, it was god awful. And the space spiral's gone. We knew that. We knew that. But yeah, the witch's wheel's gone. See, this is why I want to, one, go, and two, why I like seeing the graveyards, because it's cool to see some of the rides.
The Trabant? I think the Trabant is kind of...
Dude, I need, next time my mom comes over, like, yeah, I know there's a lot, but I could show this. This is a 49-minute video we could be pausing and talking about. Like, she would have so much fun seeing the new stuff and then seeing the app, because she was around for some of the older rides. So like she would remember, I mean, when I was really little and they had those multiple, was it 4 or 5? I almost called them water tornadoes, water spouts, and they were crisscrossing over the bridge. And one of them came down by the Iron Dragon where we were. They used to have a concrete area with like concrete benches and stuff. My mom threw us under that because there was literally like no time like to think. We weren't near enough any buildings. We went under concrete structures instead, you know, stability, while everyone else was running like they weren't thinking. I'll give my mom and like my stepdad at the time credit for like really thinking about like where to go instead of just trying to like run away and trample over people. It was like, okay, we're not going where everyone else is going because that's stupid and will lead to, you know, potentially horrible stuff. Um, that sounds wholesome. I know. And like it would you know, it this we were throwing and we just waited like, oh my god, I remember the fish being sucked up into the water spout because there was fish all over the place. I assume it was the carp that they filled the like ponds with that just got like, I assume they got sucked out by the spout and that's how they got splattered everywhere. But like anyway, the park was open like an hour or so afterwards and no one was at the park, so we didn't have to wait in line for shit. We got on everything. I mean, for anything that I could ride, I was really young. So like kiddie rides and like pretty much that was it for me, really. I think I rode the Iron Dragon after that because that was like the only coaster I was tall enough to ride at the time, besides the kiddie shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, as much of a fit as I threw for wanting to ride the bigger stuff at a younger age, I'm really glad they have those rules in place because you can get flung off the ride if your body weight or your height is not, you know, the accurate stuff. Don't call me short. I'm not. I am 5'6". That is average height. I am average height.
Is that its carnival style ride, like a spinning ride?
I don't know what that is.
Disaster Transport.
Dude, this used to be my favorite fucking ride. I don't know why. Especially after sitting in it for an hour because the car in front of us had someone puke over the edge at the very end. So we just sit in the line where the heaters were on and just sweat our ass off for an hour as we waited. However, I seem to recall, I believe, was it that time or a different time? I think that time we got free fast passes on to another, like they gave us free fast passes for everyone on our train because we were stuck in the heat. We were stuck in the heat for an hour. Those fucking heat lamps. We got like not for a fast pass for everything, but it was for like one ride that we got to go on, 1 or 2 rides. And then we got a fast pass again, and I'm sure they'll have this on here. I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't think the ride's around anymore. Oh no, I can't remember the Wicked Twister. the one that had you went up and twisted and then backwards and twisted. Remember when we got stuck on that shit? It was going up and it started coming down. Actually, you weren't. I think that was me and my dad. It was coming back down and we got stuck on it as it started to come down, and we were just stuck up high in the air, and we were stuck up there for a long time. It was like, in reality, I think it was 35 minutes or something, but still it was horrifying. And like, I don't do well sitting up there. Like, it's one thing if it's a coaster, but when you're dangling up there, like, I don't handle it well. I remember getting fast passes to which is something they to the Millennium Force, because they never give that out. But like, they were like, you can choose to go to whatever coaster, including whatever like has the longest wait. Like, you can just walk right on the front, and like they had our names written down because of what happened, because they said we're so sorry. Because that was my first time. I remember it because it was my first time on the Wicked Twister, and it fucking broke down, and I was sitting there ready to have a panic attack. And I'm just like, of course, the first time I ride this horrifying piece of shit and I get stuck on it, like, it wasn't the other side. I don't, fair enough, I would have been dangling forward, I guess. I would have saw the ground instead of the sky. I don't know what's worse. I guess seeing the sky is better. I don't know. I don't like being stuck. But yeah, disaster transport, kind of cool. I didn't know the whole time that we rode that thing, I thought it was a coaster, and it's a fucking bobsled. I had no idea. It was a bobsled. I knew that was a bobsled before it was disaster transport, which I think is what Trabant might have been, 1990, and then was it
the Demon Drop, the Trabant? I think the Trabant is kind of it's carnival style ride, like a spinning ride.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking the Matterhorn that they have there, which I kind of want to ride that again too, but I'm definitely taking like Dramamine or something before we go if I ride the Matterhorn, because I will throw up and it will be all over you, dear husband, and I'm so sorry. Or someone else, I guess, but
transport.
Okay, no, that was an 85. That was not the other one. But yeah, I remember. I did not know this was Bob said.
It says when Bob said,
and I wrote it like 30 times.
He launched them into outer space with a dim robotic.
So I loved the atmosphere walking in there, because one, it was out of the heat, and two, like the whole like little robotic stuff they had going on was really cool. The atmosphere in it was cool. And then they always made it into a haunted house, which I liked. That fucking face.
Including Dave. Disasters writers had to be brave. One question remains. So I'm gonna come and ask you: did anyone ever?
I'm drinking my milk.
In Alaska? Okay, I think I watched a video about this on YouTube. That it was a ride that took you into space, and then you ended up in Alaska. And it was very
pretty much
confusing. And yeah, I gotta go back and watch that video.
Okay, so he's definitely not like a typical like season pass holder. There's no way. This is either his first time at Cedar Point or he doesn't go very often. Yeah, it'll help me grow big and tall. Cause like, yeah, I'm a Cedar Point veteran. I've been there like, I don't even want to know how many times. You know what? I shouldn't be ashamed. My brother has probably gone 200 times, and I'm not joking. Probably more than 200. Who am I kidding? He went 35 times in a season or something. That was his max though, but that was all in one season. And I don't even know if that was counting Hollow Weekends, because he doesn't really do Hollow Weekends. He usually will go once and call it, because he doesn't like the crowds. He's okay with the Halloween atmosphere, but it's the crowds during Hollow Weekends really are what drove him away. Because like he would go because of work and stuff, he'd go on like a Saturday, and then it'd be super crowded on a Saturday, and then Sundays full of kids. So like, I know that wasn't, but he'd usually be like, before my time was be like, I would always want to go during Hollow Weekends. Like I would go a lot during Hollow Weekends. And then like they used to have the season pass. For one, it was called a Platinum Pass. You could get into any Cedar Fair's park, including water parks. You could get in an hour early or 2 hours early. I forget which one. And then you got discounts on things. You got free parking. And now they kind of divvied that up to where it's, if you want to have that part of the pass, it's much more expensive. Plus, you have to pay to add on the other parks for the year. So it ends up being like $500 fucking dollars or something. And it's like, holy shit, it used to be not even half that. Not even half that, guys. They are doing like currently they're running a special for their $99 gold pass, which will get you in for the rest of this year and all of next year. It includes free parking for both seasons. And it's basically what the platinum pass was, but it's only available until September 3rd. They just started it. And September 3rd is when they close off the gold pass goes up significantly. But like that's a good deal. They don't carry it for next year. And part of me is like, as tempting as it is to like get it, because then you don't have to pay for that, and then for two people it's really worth it, even if you only go like twice. But that's still, $99 a fucking person. But when when tickets are $70 at the gate, like, and then $20 with parking, you're pretty much good. Like, right? If you go twice, two people go twice, that's worth it for your $99 for each person, right? Cedar Point's gotten expensive, and I mean, everything has.
Sir Rubadub's Tubs.
What the fuck? That was a ride? It was that 2014. Oh, okay. I think I might actually know what that was. Is that the little bumper boats?
Schwabingen?
I thought that said Schwabingen.
Schwabingen?
I don't know.
Everyone out of the monster's way. They got important places
Hey,
to
it's
be.
the parade.
Got important people.
I wonder if they still do the parade at they set up a stage by the Iron Dragon, and they would have each haunted house and haunt area or each haunt area parade out, and then they would all run through the crowd and scare them. I remember being part of that once. I had him run up to me and I caught him on camera, and it was again one of those magical moments, but for a Halloween girl like me, for a Halloween bitch like me, it was just like a magical moment. And it was like, yes, scare me, do your best, fucking fuck me up, like.
To scare.
Pinch my ass a little bit, it's fine.
Who's this guy?
Oh, I don't like him.
I think
He's 10 grades of Uggo.
Maybe some copyright music there. All right, it does appear that night
What? I don't know.
Beginning to fall here on Cedar Point.
I don't know. I'm getting so excited even right now for Halloween. Just watching this, I'm just like, I know like a lot of the stuff at Cedar Point can give people a headache from the heat to this noise, and it can be overwhelming even for me. But there's something about Halloween weekends that is just like, yes, I can do this. And also like when me and my brother went, I guess people thought we were probably there all day. We had platinum passes. We weren't. There was times we were only there for 2 or 3 hours. Because we would get there early, ride whatever we wanted if it was dead, and then just leave. So we'd be spending just like 2-3 hours there. We could go as often as we wanted, so why spend all day? Especially when like the pass covered everything except for gas. Like, so we could split that between each other. We were working, and it's just like take one car. Yeah, we were having a blast.
Over here.
I also remember buying my husband, but even before we were married, buying you season passes too, so you could go with me. That way I could take you along with me back when times were simpler, before before times got, I don't know, before COVID, I guess. But I remember taking you with me too, like getting you passes so we could go together, because that was always like a great date time to have before adult life really caught up with us. More people
coming through.
I also know a bunch of people who used to work for Halloween weekends. It was like everyone I went to school with too, right? And so like the no touch rule at haunted houses at Cedar Point doesn't apply to me. Then they would just pick my ass up and run around with me, and people are like, oh, they can do that? It's just like, I know this person, like they're just fucking with me.
This is the clowns.
Oh, this is different. Death metal too. Clowns death metal. I can't. Oh my god, this is from last year. I fucking don't think clowns are scary at all. Like, I like I do love carnival themes, but I don't, it's everything else about the carnivals that I love. It's not the clowns. I don't even think they're scary. I think clowns are kind of stupid. I'm sorry. It's not, I mean, I say that and I like the movie It, but It isn't a clown. He's just a manifestation of your nightmares. So maybe that's what they're saying with warning nightmares ahead. Maybe I'm looking too much into this.
Death metal tour.
Or is this a band? If that's a band, I'm
it's
for
bright in
it.
here. It's all lit up with the carnival ride.
It is not quite dark enough.
Got some some clowns.
Oh man, their costumes are a little lacking.
What's up, clowns?
So maybe this area just sucks because it's new. I don't know, but like their costumes, albeit not terrible for a theme park. I remember the steampunk area being. This isn't the steampunk area, at least. I hope not. Hopefully they still have it. It used to be a lot more elaborate with their whole equipment, like the whole trench coats, boots, like gadgets they would be wearing, just a lot of bits and baubles on them at all times, including like, you know, makeshift fake weapons. This just looks like shit people would wear normally, but then they threw some paint on it and a wig.
And we got this guy over here recording us without giving me some money. Come on, you see this face? It's at least worth $100, $200.
$200?
$200. You better not record during the show. I've been waiting 10 years for this band to come here.
Is it actually a band? Because, like, if so, that's fine. If this isn't actually a scare zone, if this is a zone for, like, entertainment, like, music entertainment, I'm fine with that. That would make sense why they're not costumed up as much as they should be.
I got it. I understand completely. Oh, jeez.
No, they're just, I mean, no.
I'm ready. I'm ready. That way? Okay, okay.
Is it actually a band? I want to know! You're gonna get me excited for no goddamn reason. Those make me... I remember riding this, if it wasn't these, it was something super similar, and I got fucking insanely ill. Oh my god, I couldn't walk straight for like several minutes. I had a lot of trouble walking after this. It was bad. And then my brother, on certain rides, we spin them, if you can control it to spin it faster, he fucking would. And he would do it to make me try to puke, to see who would give in first. It was like a game we played. A very sick game of like, who can make each other puke. It's like, yeah, you spin anything, fast enough, you're gonna puke.
A few minutes, I think.
Is there a show?
Up there bouncing in that slingshot.
No, thank you.
Oh
my dad tried to get me to do that. Fuck no. I said fuck no. I watched him do it. I'm not into it. I watched him and my brother do it. I'm never. Between that, there's this one, and then there's another one that's similar. It's like they drop you. It's a different type of drop, and both of them, because they're like, hey, will you do this so we can get like a family like photo of all of us doing it? And I'm just like, fuck no. Why did you change yourself to green? You went from red to green. Yeah, the slingshot. There's another one too, and I'm just like, I'm never doing either or. I don't care. Because they're like, we'll pay for the picture. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not doing it. Like they offered me that and food to try. My dad tried to bribe me, right, with food and like he was already gonna pay for the picture. I already knew that. But I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, there is nothing. Like, I know what you did. What he did on the Raptor when I didn't want to ride the Raptor when I was little and I cried. He didn't even buy the photo because I was crying on the camera. Like, when the camera snapped the picture, I was crying. So he didn't want to buy the photo. And I had went through hell. I had to go on that fucking ride because he wanted a picture that he didn't even buy it when because I was just big enough to ride that ride too. I don't hate the Raptor. I've ridden it since then, but like, I definitely struggle with the Raptor. The Raptor's a little intense on my joints. I will say that. Like, it's not a bad ride. It's not my favorite ride. It's just a ride. And honestly, you know, I've always been a fan of like the.
You are a nerd. You're a disgusting fucking nerd.
I am.
My goodness.
I have so many stories about Cedar Point because I've been like 100 times.
Oh.
Where are the things? Oh, maybe because it's not dark enough. I figured it is. Like, their knee pads, usually they have like rollerblades or stuff on their knees or stuff in their hands, so when they hit the ground like that, they spark and make a noise. They can scare people.
Nice,
I didn't see anything. Did you? Let's try it again. Oh, there's a bit of a spark. Good. There's a spark.
Nice
there's a spark. I withhold my judgment. At least that's done right. See, their makeup is shit. Good, okay. Okay, so not only were those the band members, like that, okay, they're actually doing a show. That's better than I expected, okay? That's acceptable. However, if there's an area dedicated to rock and roll clowns, they could do their makeup better. Come on. I don't actually know if you could do that better. I don't like clowns, but I'm all for a Halloween performance. Judge, roll it back. Where was the spark? Was there a spark? Okay, let me show you. Let me show you the spark. This, right here. Right here. See? Right through here. You're gonna see it right through here. Right there.
Oh.
Fuck it. My fucking mouse
Nice
literally
power.
went over it. See? Right
Oh.
behind his feet. You barely see. It is not a strong spark. They are usually stronger. I will say that. The steampunk area, at least back when we went, had much stronger sparks and it made a lot more noise. But they're there. No, it's there.
Back
Look
up.
at it. It's just
Oh.
tiny. Are you gonna mock someone for a tiny peepee? At least he's having fun.
Have come to join us. Hello.
He's having fun.
See, they know that butchers of rock.
I
are
do
just
like his pants.
Now, no premature thrashing or shoving
It was a
around.
tiny spark. Hey, a tiny spark is sometimes all you need.
Oh my god.
Are those the fucking wait, is this not an area, but like not a scare area, but they just have a bunch of actors like to be their rockers? They have crowd fillers? Wait, why does he look like he has no nose? Not him. That guy. Okay, you can see his nose. It just makes it look like he's an indent in his nose. I thought he said foreskin for a second. Oh, that's a. Look at
Hey
there.
there.
She's having so much fun chasing people. That's the best. Oh my god. Wait, is she actually, oh my god, is she actually like disabled too? Cause that's the best if like, cause I have never seen someone at Cedar Point get hired for Halloweekends that has like a very visible condition. Have they gotten more friendly with people? That's really good on them. I mean, I would hope they're doing it to actually be good and not because corporate demands them look better, but you know, but still look, it's just like you that's not something you would, this is gonna sound wrong. It's not something you would expect to come at you as a disabled clown. Like, I'm just saying. Who expects that? She has some like wild, chaotic Walmart energy right now. Look at this girl. Look at this person.
All right.
Walmart
we
energy.
wander deeper and deeper into the park. See the fog rolling out. You can see the horse-drawn hearse there.
This is not a bad thing to say it. I'm not trying as a person with disabilities. I'm not saying it's a bad time or bad thing. She looks like she's having the time of her life and I'm so happy for her.
Oh, look at that.
For all I know, she wasn't even an employee. For all I know, she's just a person there to have fun and scare people. What are they gonna do? Tell her no?
Wonder who's in the back of there. All right, headed into the frontier area here. Oh, look at this. Skeletal cowboy here, riding his skeletal horse. Oh, look at that.
Here, he is to say. I mean, it's not like the most impressive animatronic, but the fact that Cedar Point has loads of these is really nice. You don't... Like, I will always appreciate stuff, even if it's not, like, super high quality, you know? I can find charm in it all.
The barrel. Oh, doing a little showgirl
She's
dance
trying to be
there.
trying to be a seductress there.
Ah, jeez!
He got scared.
Oh, hey there.
Is this the western area? catch, so correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I'm not wrong, because it's just an opinion. So, I really don't think the front for Hollow weekends, during the day with the thriller is great. But as far as the scare goes, the Western area has always been the weakest. You can polish any turd. What does that mean? You can polish any turd, like, for the animatron, I can? Are you saying I can make anything look bad? I'm just saying the Western area is definitely the weakest of the Hollow Weekends experience. I will say that, because Western can be done scary, it's just not done scary here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Imagine their
Terrifying and
vocals.
obnoxious.
They're
Ah,
not really probably
there.
given a script at all, because they're not gonna they have to just do whatever. My weird fucking ass would be on all fours crawling like a crab lady and screaming like the cleric beast at these people. That would be my audition, and I feel like part of me, as much as I'd be like, they'd be like, oh fuck, we can't do this, but they'd be like, oh, hired. She's weird as fuck. She's gonna scare people. She's hired. I will just rage. I will do what I did at the Distracted Haunted House when I did that scare for a normal Tuesday then. Well, you're talking, yes, yeah, that's just they're like, oh my god, you're such a good actress. Who's acting? This is a normal Tuesday. Yes. I just do this shit. I love scaring people. Well, ooh, that's wrong. When it comes to Halloween and doing this, it's fun to scare people. I don't like to do it like if I'm having like a health crisis. I feel like I'm not talking out my ass. Like I have acted before, like especially for like haunted houses. I have been and acted at a haunted house, and I was given a lot of praise for it. I scared the shit out of people. I did things I probably shouldn't have done physically because I dropped from the fucking walls and shit, and I shouldn't have done that. But because of my health, I was covered in so many bruises. Like, holy shit. I threw myself against shit. Like, and, near people. I would get dangerously close to them too. But, like, it scared the shit out of them. And that was great. It was really satisfying knowing that I could just bring people to their knees in fear. It was like, yes, the power. Oh, God, I'm starting to sound like a sociopath.
This horse and
And then you needed surgery. And then I needed surgery. Yes, you're right. Probably didn't help that I was wearing like those boots. I don't know if I have them anymore, but they were healed. They were healed boots.
buggy here. These horses are extremely emaciated.
Their bones are dead. They're undead.
Hi there.
Undead horses.
Mind if I pick your brain? You picking on Tiny again?
I'm not picking on nobody.
Picking on Tiny.
I
don't appreciate it.
I didn't
I'm
say a
sheriff
thing.
around here.
Oh, you're sheriff?
I'm sheriff around
That cereal kind of hit the spot a little bit much. I feel a little overstuffed now, but I feel like having the little bit that I had today earlier just wasn't like enough calories considering how much I worked out today and how much I'm going to work out tomorrow. Like, I was like, no, I probably should eat a decent amount today, because I had the wrap and an apple and soy milk, that was dinner, and then a protein bar and a protein drink for lunch, and then for breakfast peanut butter and a wrap, and then my snack cereal tonight. So yeah, I'd say pretty well rounded. You've always sound like a sociopath. God damn it, you're right. But my therapist says I'm not. I'm probably just autistic and have ADHD. Might have ADHD.
here. Urban Legends, my name.
Who knew
Urban
autism
legend. I like it.
was so closely linked to being a sociopath?
Jeez.
Which
Why'd you sneak up
why
on
are
me
you?
like
Which
that?
doctor there?
Oh my gosh, I just
I
walked
just
into a
share
hole.
similar traits, like not understanding
I'm
some
just here to
emotions
pick a
and
few
stuff.
brains. Any
Pick a few brains?
gold or silver in them there teeth?
No, I don't
I
have
really
any.
just
I've
think this is
never
the
had a
weakest
cavity,
part of
actually.
Cedar Point's
True
Hollow
story.
Weekends is the western area.
All right,
There's
let's
like
check this out.
there's like nothing to do. They don't have as many animatronics or decor, and the stuff and actors and stuff they do have is really subpar. It's like they don't really have a lot of entertainment over there. Now they do have food, but even still, like they should have more over there. I feel like they also used to have an arcade too, but I don't know. I don't even think that's open anymore. And they used to have some other open areas, but it's like they closed them off. They need to do something over there. Like So if they still like, I'd want to go, or if he shows them off, if they still have the old-fashioned cars over there near the western area, like one of the things, and I know they wouldn't because I'm just a lonely person who's consulted, I review haunts and Halloween stuff, and I've consulted for one haunted house. But like in my professional opinion, for someone who loves haunted house and loves Cedar Point and theme parks and Halloween, I feel like they do get a lot of people, and I feel like they could increase people's enjoyment by like for something simple to decorate like the old fashioned cars, like decorate the inside with not just pumpkins and corn stalks, but you could really liven it up, like make it fall themed in there. And you could even go as so far as to potentially even decorate some of the cars as well. You don't even need to, but the inside you could. Like not on the tracks obviously, but in the area you're driving you could. I think that would be something to consider. I think like a lot of little kids will like it. A lot of kids go on there with their parents, or people who are like adults will go on there just to relax after walking around for a while and being on bigger rides. So like it's a great way to relax and have a Halloween experience, have some spooky lo-fi or some sort of spooky kind of music playing. Like it would just make a better experience and liven up the western area particularly. And then you could add some more decorations to liven up. You don't necessarily, you can make up for the lack of actors and lack of animatronics with really good decorations that won't cost as much. Or you could completely, they're not going to because it's frontier area. They'd have to redo all of Cedar Point, I guess, if they wanted to get rid of. They're going to keep it Western theme, unfortunately, because that matches the frontier land over there. Um, and, but yeah, it's if they didn't have it named Frontier, if they didn't have it Western theme, which unfortunately they do, they'd like more skeletons. You could be if you want to make it lean into the cheesiness, you could and make it work a little better for you with like joke stuff, like joke skeletons, like what they have on the train. They could lean into that a lot more heavily. I feel like that could work for them. They could lean into the coal miners thing. That can be really scary if you do that right. If you lean into like the coal mine, like because that falls into Western stuff too, because you have the mine carts nearby. You can lean into that theme, like to be more, to keep it Western. And for a while, I wonder if they still have the witch haunted house. I feel like they could have improved greatly on to the witch haunted house. I don't know. And then and still, I wonder if they have the wax house was actually pretty decent in areas, honestly. But I don't know if they still have that because of they might.
This is
We'll have to
Cutthroat
see.
Cove. It
I don't
says
know if I'll
this
get
is
through
an
this whole thing tonight. We might have to
open-air
finish it tomorrow.
Scare zone. Oh, look at this.
Cutthroat Cove
Got the
was also, I remember, like one, not busy at all. And also we because this is by Maverick, and I love Maverick, by the way. Definitely one of my favorite rides here. Makes me a little sick, but like it's one of my favorite rides, and you know, yeah, it's all of them kind of scare me a little bit. But this is by Maverick, and this is also one of their weaker walkthrough areas. I think their strongest one is probably that, like, I consider it the main strip by Millennium. That's probably the strongest one. That I believe was their original one. And then the one after that would probably be like, it's not like you have to go off to the side and wait in line, but like Cornstalkers and stuff. That's probably more of a more popular one. People jumping out at you. Blood in the Bayou, if they still have it, that's a pretty good one as well. They had some really weird shit in Blood in the Bayou that was like kind of messed up. Has a lot of incest vibes, but it's, I guess, they got that right. So this is one of the weaker walkthroughs. Not saying I wouldn't do it. I had a lot of fun because they were not busy at all the last time we went. And I had bunny ears that like did a bunch of lighting up effects, so I was just hopping around like a bunny, and a lot of the actors were following me around, hopping like a bunny and calling me bunny girl. So like I was perfectly fine with it.
pirate ship here. The rowdy pirates there in the windows. Very cool. So pirate cages.
It's my dream to go to a lot of these theme parks and do like not just Cedar Point. I want to do Busch Gardens, Universal, and Knott's Berry Farm. I want to go to Disneyland and Disney World during all of these. Like it'd be so fucking fun to do that. Also, Knott's Berry Farm apparently has a really good Halloween one. Same with Universal. Universal's is supposed to be spectacular. Like all ones I really want to go to like one day and like do a review for. And it's just like, oh, so passionate about how I keep burping because I had cereal.
Oh, look at that happy.
I didn't realize how late it was.
No, I don't have any rum. Sorry.
Sorry, not burping, hiccuping.
You need some rum. They won't allow me to carry rum into haunted houses. Oh, look at all these skeletons. There's so many skeletons
that hasn't
over
changed too
here.
much.
So
I was
many
wondering how much.
bones.
I feel like they might tweak it, but for the most part, they leave these areas alone until they redo an area, like if they make a new one. But I don't know, other than like fixing things and maybe improving.
Oh, jeez, Shark Man!
I feel like they've had
Oh
that.
yeah, you can see the bog there. I don't know what attraction is in that bog normally. A little. Oh, gee.
At least they know to like kind of work a
is!
little bit with what they have.
Oh, hey! Don't tell them my name. Not the crew.
I'd be
Oh
like,
my
say
God.
my name, say it.
Shiny items.
I'll be careful. I'll be private. I promise. Oh, jeez! Look at this whole ship here.
Do you think I was trying to see his shadow? Do you think they know he has a camera? Do you think they know? Because I'm just kind of curious, like, if he has like one that's kind of like a hidden camera that's harder to spot, so like they're not picking up. I feel like no, it's good enough quality. I don't know. I'm assuming they know he's filming, right?
Skeletons tied to the mast. Oh, look at this.
He may have
right
gotten
here.
special permission. He does like have a 500,000
I wasn't looking at
followers or
anyone's
something.
ship.
Let me check. 500,000 subs, right? Yeah, he has just over 500,000 subscribers. He may like either Cedar Point just allows this or he got special permission because 500,000 is pretty fucking like big deal. He's been setting it up to take steady shots. That's true, he has.
Saw you looking at me, ship.
No. It's just. I was just
from the
in.
internet box.
Oh, no.
Good eye, and good memory.
Is this your ship too, or here?
They're all. Are you?
That's the ship
What is on your eyes?
Oh, okay.
That look like
So we got
sunglasses.
it all straight here. Look at this
I like
ship
Fog
here.
Machine. I don't know. The smell of Halloween stuff is always just nice.
Skeletons. Very spooky. Closer.
I do like the music in the pirate area. I will
Got
say
so many
that.
Hey there. Hello.
Oh, why did he say it like that? Did you say that? He's like, hey, hello. Did you? He's a cool pirate. That's why he had sunglasses. Listen to his tone of voice.
So many skeletons. Hey there. Hello.
That could be a sound alert, dude. Boy was putting his game out there.
What's that? To the fish. Oh, there's so many.
Oh, he was
bones.
considering it too.
No.
You
please
miss 100% of the shots you don't
don't.
take.
Whoa, roller coaster just went by.
Wait, did it? Did I fucking
Please
miss
don't.
that?
Okay. Whoa, roller coaster.
Oh,
just
okay.
went by.
Maverick must have went.
Oh my goodness. There's Stinky's bait shop. Oh, look at this. Those super creepy deep sea fishermen.
This is incredible. I'm having such a good time
Hello
right
there.
now. Doesn't matter that I'm streaming. This is.
Captain's Wench?
I could cry. Like good tears, obviously. Like good tears, like I had earlier. After I got done running for the first time, because I had such like a good feeling, I was able to do it. I just didn't think I'd be able to run pain free, let alone like I've been walking pain free, and like I was like I cry happy tears, and that's how I feel now. And I'm so excited to watch this video, and like he's so excited to be here, and I would be so excited to be there. Like I'm vibing. Like yeah, he has good energy right now. He has good energy.
Oh, look at this. Every time I see a skeleton with glasses, it makes me nervous. Oh, yeah.
I might sub to him. I might subscribe to him. Well, that sounds I might sub to. I'm gonna subscribe probably to him because I forgot to hit subscribe earlier. But like I'll remember to do that. Because he has, I'm sure, a bunch of other walkthroughs of other like scare zones of places. So like We'll have to look through what he does. As long as he does walkthroughs, because that's mostly what I'm interested in. But yeah, he's so excited to be here, guys. And, like, it's so nice to see someone who's so excited like I am. You made it weird. No one said anything. I know!
Oh my gosh!
Maverick.
That roller coaster again.
Oh.
Goodness.
Bouncing in my
back
fucking
here.
chair. What was that fucking pose?
Goodness.
I can make fun of people, okay? I make fun of things and I'd still be having a great time. I don't care how terrible these haunted houses would be. I'd still have a great time. What is this fucking pose, dude? What is this pose? Oh my god, I can't. Oh god, this is what dude is stands. He's ready. He is ready. Dude, I want to do walkthroughs. I feel like my commentary would be gold. Like, if it's anything like this, I wouldn't even either ride the rides. Like, I love his stance.
Sneaker back here.
Maybe I'm too much up my own horn. I don't know, but I feel like I'd have.
Oh, look
I
at
don't
that.
care if anyone
Ringing the-
watched it. I'd have a grand
ringing the
time
pirate
still
bell
streaming
there.
it or uploading it. So while to make content, I'm walking around with this camera and
I
telling
don't think I've seen these folks
stories,
before.
reading things, doing things. I still have a fucking blast either way. I don't care.
There's that roller coaster.
Having hobbies is a strange thing. Up your own horn, isn't that that's the statement. If you're tooting up your own horn, right? Right? It's tooting up your own horn, I think.
Ah, squid face!
Tooting your own horn, not tooting up your own horn. It's not tooting up your own horn, it's tooting your own horn. Okay, Jesus. Oh, hi. He has tentacles on his face. Did you ever think Davy Jones, because his tentacles are really long, they go down quite far. Do you think like he ever used those to jerk it? Do you think? I mean, they go down so far, it would seem like a waste to not try. At that point, right? Like, I'm just saying.
And here under the massive steel Vengeance roller coaster.
I haven't rode Still
we have
Vengeance.
A haunt hiding under the roller coaster called Blood.
Oh, they changed it.
Guess
It
we,
is.
Head this way.
Bloodbath is new. It was a wax museum when it.
Looks like we enter here through Club
Oh no.
Orphea.
Oh no. Did they bring back the vampires? Oh, for sure. He was using those tentacles. Club Orphea. Please not be the horrible vampire one.
Oh, look at this.
Oh no, it is!
Oh, the VIPs are here.
It is!
Oh, look at this club. There's blood everywhere.
Get ready to
Wonderful.
party!
Oh, I'm ready.
God damn
All right,
it.
where are we going?
Cedar
Right
Point.
here? Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
Enjoy the line.
I keep reading it as Morpheus, or it's Morbid
Got the bar back
time.
here.
The vampires are
Get some
back.
blood.
I only got blood types on left, but we're getting more.
Awesome, awesome.
Have a great day.
Oh, look at this.
Actively. Oh god, my fucking brain is gonna explode. What's that mean where the dog is going and seeing and going into the universe? I feel like I'm feeling that right now with all this. Holy shit.
Your life depends on it.
Okay. Oh, where are they?
Why aren't you
Look at this back
dancing?
room here. Oh! Oh, I can't help. I'm sorry.
Why did I just expect her to smack his ass? Look at this! I thought for a second there was about to be some ass smacking, like from her to him. He's on the couch. Look at that! Look at that pose!
Oh, I can't help. I'm sorry.
I just thought.
Oh my God. That got really intense, really fast. Oh, hey there. Oh no! Don't climb at me.
Yes, climb.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
She's really caged.
Oh. Oh, this way, this way, this way. Okay.
God.
Oh, look at these luggage racks in
It's
here. In the hotel portion.
Is this just like unnaturally kind of like, how is this worse? How is this worse than the other vampire one? This is basically the same thing but worse. How is it worse?
Hello? Oh, yes, I'm checking in.
It's a like
Oh, what
very
happened to this
run
guy?
of the mill standard haunt kind of,
Oh, I like
but
this bat picture.
I remember this is kind of how you remember the haunted houses back there. Well, sure, but like seems worse. I feel like this is worse than
Oh, it's how Orlok
what it
there.
used to be.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, these old caskets. Caskets. His way. Oh, it's... Ah!
To be fair, the vampire one was always like the worst. Not that they were all great.
Oh my goodness. Who's that?
They're putting up a haunted house fairly quickly.
Have Steel Vengeance.
Oh, that's Steel Vengeance. Holy shit.
Here. Watch that plunge.
Yeah, we gotta look at that plunge. Look at it go.
What is this?
It's
We're
a
here.
pumpkin! Look at that mouth! Oh, I don't know why that happened. I got water, hold on. I got so excited, my voice did a weird thing, it made me cough. Look at that pumpkin!
Sort of giant.
What's coming out of your chest
pumpkin
there,
monster.
buddy?
What's he laughing about?
I want to touch him. I want to touch him!
Is he getting taller? Is he growing?
Yes, grow. Grow for me. Grow for me, pumpkin man.
Here's
Shoot
another
your vines
outdoor
out. Ooh, corn
Scare Zone.
stalkers.
Corn Stalkers 2.0.
Oh,
Actually,
they revamped it.
I never went through Corn Stalkers 1, so hopefully I'll be
I
able
did.
to keep up. I guess this is the subtitle Revenge.
I puked in this one. Oh, I puked when it was the first one. I puked in it. Well, technically, I puked right outside of it because I puked a bunch and we were in line. And right when we stepped up to the entrance, like before you actually go into the haunt, I said, "Hold up!" I stepped out. I said, "Wait a second!" I puked right into the like dirt, and then I went in. And like they did it. I'm like, what are they gonna say? I had way too, like, I didn't know I had a gluten problem then, and I had eaten food and I was vomiting everywhere across the park profusely because I can't have. This is also what started after that of me not ever eating at Cedar Point. I just go the whole day without eating and I just drink water and electrolytes and I just don't eat because I don't trust it. And that's how I was. And then we found out it was a gluten allergy. And it's like, oh, everything makes sense now. Everything at Cedar Point has gluten in it. It's probably why I was like, puking everywhere. Don't say those things. Oh, wait, what? Don't say what things? What? Yeah, you weren't with me. I was in high school still when I went through Cornstalkers, the first one, and that's when I puked right outside the first. Cause like I had ice cream. You see, that's the like a friend made me throw the fucking ice cream too. But like I got so sick because the buffet food there. By the way, just don't eat a buffet at Cedar Point. God knows, like it's probably not good, but I was so sick. I puked 5 times at least that night. It was so bad. My friends were concerned, but it was just like I'll get over it. I also went here with some German exchange students who'd never experienced like Halloween stuff like this before, so that was really rad because they have never experienced a good haunted house. These little like kind of more corny ones like scared the shit out of them. Like it was great.
Of the pumpkin heads, I'm definitely a fan of
I love pumpkin
monsters,
heads.
So let's check this out.
I love pumpkin heads.
All right, walking
Love
through
pumpkins
the
and
corn here.
jack-o'-lanterns.
Very, very dense corn. It's
Very dark.
very
Holy
dark.
shit.
Feel the corn brushing up against me.
Oh, you like it, don't you? I don't know why I feel the corn brushing up against me. Oh, you like it. Oh, I see now. Um, let's go back to the beginning real quick. We're gonna end here, and watch the rest of it tomorrow for part of my anniversary stream.